Next up we have Ionut Dobricean from ODeweb, and he's going to talk about the next step for Volto website builder distribution. Give it up to Ionut.
So, hello everyone. My name is Ionut Dobricean, and I'm a web developer at ODeweb for 4 years right now. In these years, I've worked with Plone and Volto, and I saw how reliable and secure and impressive Plone is and Volto. But I've also noticed something. There is a whole market share that Plone doesn't cover, which is the consumer websites. So let's take a journey to that world to see what's about. So before we start, this will be a new distribution of Plone and Volto. A distribution means that it will be like a different front end and back end, but it will be 100% compatible with the Plone setup. So the distribution will be about the consumer websites, which are the everyday websites that we enter, like restaurants websites, gym websites, landing product pages, and so on. So a consumer website, it's a website that's focused on the design and showcase its identity. It's built usually with visual builders, not by developers. I mean, the development time is minimal. It's affordable, and unlike the government website, it's about expression and not simplicity. So we want to show up as much as possible. For short, look amazing with minimal amount of dev time. This can be a consumer website. This can be a consumer website, and this one can be also. These kind of websites are very hard to build in our current setup because we'll need a lot of theme and so on. So, if we look at on this slide, we see two different worlds. On the left side is the Plone ecosystem, which is open source and focuses on the enterprise level. And in the right side is the WordPress ecosystem, which is more for the mass market. Both worlds have an editor, front-end editor. We have Volto with Volto Light theme, and they have Gutenberg. Maybe you've tried it. But after that, it comes another layer, which is the website builders. These builders doesn't necessarily means that you don't write code anymore, but you do the visual through the web. And they are closed source, of course. And Luna will be open source and will be the first website builder distribution for Plone. What's the motivation behind it? So the first thing is that 43% of internet runs on WordPress. And it's not because they have a better system, it's because they created a powerful consumer ecosystem. They have builders like Elementor, maybe you've tried, or Breezy, and so on. And for everyday user, having a true through the web experience is essential because you don't want to you don't want to invest a lot of money in building a team and so on. And let's be honest, we've lost this market segment. I mean, I don't think that there is a visual and consumer or maybe a company website made in Plone. I mean, maybe it is, but this is a small share. Another thing is that the new generation is about, it's bold, it's vibrant, and it's visual, like we can see here at the Discord website. And Volto is about minimalism by design because it's more built for institutions and government websites. And big brands already made the shift. I mean, you can look at the Discord website, Stripe website, and so on. They are bright and visual. Okay, so Is it hard to create out of Volto and Plone a website builder? Well, it is, because these websites, the consumer websites, are looking all different. So for instance, you can see again the Discord website, or this website, or this one, and this one. If you will use Volto Lite theme, I mean the sites will pretty look the same. So we cannot use Volto Lite theme for this kind of websites. So my idea and the idea of Luna is to don't build blocks anymore, build a minimal amount of blocks, and we will introduce sections, which is what a section will be. It's a visual container built of smaller blocks. It's like the group block of EA if you tried it. So for example, here we have the EA hero block, but let's look it through the section perspective. So this can be a section. We have a background, we have the navbar, we have a text and a button. So it doesn't need to be a block. Why is that? Because we don't want to build blocks for every kind of layouts, because it's impossible. As I show you, the websites of the consumer market are all different. So a section, it's a collection of smaller blocks. This is another hero from the web. It's a random website. So you see, these two heroes are the same section, but they look very different. So it's impossible to code every variation or, I don't know, theme of the hero block. So again, what I said, a section on a website is a clearly defined area of the web page that organizes related content both visually and structurally. So instead of using a hero block, we'll use a hero section. Or instead of a banner block, we'll use a banner section, and so on. What does a section have? Well, a section will have width. It can be narrow. It can be full width on the page. Height. It can be full height, full screen. Alignment, background, and layout. So this is the demo part. We have a scenario. Jim, a sauna owner, because we are in Finland, comes to you asking for a new website. Naturally, you'll love to use Volto and Plone, as I do, because we are the Plone community. But let's be honest, it will be hard to do it. I said that it will take about 16 hours, maybe more, maybe less. And we'll need to develop several custom blocks. Meanwhile, the budget is tight, the expectations are higher because he will look into the market and the websites are amazing. So this is where Luna comes in. We'll do it right now, live, in under 10 minutes. So for Jim, I already choose the website. This is the website that I've chosen for him, because it will be hard to make it out by me. I mean, I'm not a designer. Okay, so we'll go to the Luna, which is still a Volto editor with some features. So the first thing, it will be to choose a theme. So if you look here, the site is mostly a dark theme with some gold color. So let's go to the site settings, which is the content type settings, but redesigned. Here we have the theme. It's all visual because it's about the visual. And we'll choose a theme that will match the best. Let's say this one. And all the site turned dark color. But the primary color should be a gold. So I will copy the primary color. Okay. And I will put it there. Oh, wait. No, I think that. Yeah. Okay. So we choose our theme. We can also choose how the header would look like. We have multiple variations. So it can be like this and so on. The second row, it's how the drop down will look when you expand it. Okay. So what do we have here? Here we have two sections. The first section is the let's say the content area, and the second section is the footer, but we'll not look into that right now. So we have three options. We can start with a blank section, a predefined section, or we'll build it with AI. So for first, we'll start with a blank section, so you can look about how it looks like. So this is the section. We can change the background color. We can make it how big we want. We can also make it full height. We can see here that his hero section is big, it's full height, so we'll also do that. And it's an image based, so we'll choose the background and we'll choose image, and we'll I already uploaded all the images, so we'll just take the image that he has. Okay. Now we'll copy the content. We also need to change the font color to be white. We'll make it bigger. We have size. We'll also add the button. All the blocks in the Luna have variations of the theme, so we can choose a lot of kinds of buttons, but this one is the best. And also we can write some more content here, but okay. Now, we'll create the next section, which is this one. I will just press the button and the new section will come up. So you don't build with blocks, you build with sections, and the blocks are inside of the sections. And this time we'll let Luna AI to make the section for us. So we'll describe it. It's a column-based section. It has two columns, so I will write create me a section with two columns. The first column will be a image background, and the right column will have some text about Sona and a call to action. And we'll press the button. Let's hope that it's also it's working, because with the AI we are not very sure every time that. Okay, so we have our image on the left and some text on the right. It looks kind of the same like this, like here. So this is also a section, and the sections have these columns property. So if it's enabled, you have the content like this. You can move how you want the columns to be, let's say like this. And each block has, you can, I don't know how to say it, you can put spaces between the blocks. Also, we can choose a predefined section. So when you create a section, let's say like we did here, we can save it. Let's say column section. We can put in a category. We'll use columns category. You save it, and you will use it later. So right now I can. Oh wait. Let's delete this. I can get my section, my column section, and it doesn't store the image because you need to re-put the image. I mean, it's like a template, but here we want to do it in the reverse way. So we put the image on the left and the right column. So we go to the column, we say image, we choose the image, let's say this image, and we'll move the content to the wait. Oh boy. Okay. I don't know what I did. Okay. Let's redo it. So we have a section. We can make it a blank section. We can enable columns. Wait, I don't know what. Okay. We have our section again. Let's make it bigger. Okay. Let's put the image on the right section. let's say we put this image, and here we can copy paste the content, the description, and so on. Okay, so we see that we can almost reproduce this website. I mean, the next section is the same like the first one. And here we have another section which is interesting. Let's do it also this section. So this section will have a different background color. It will be white. So we'll choose the white color. Oh, this is the font. This is okay. It's also column based because we have this image on the left. So we can enable columns again. So I didn't know about this bug. Okay, I will enable columns. No, I don't know what's happening. It's a bug in. Yeah, I don't know. I will copy. I think that I will choose a predefined section, this section, and we'll make it like this. But here I don't have the. We'll put in the image, and we'll make it. The section will be white, so we'll make it white. And here we can write the text, and we'll recreate basically the section. I know I have some bugs. It's a work in progress project. So the idea is that we can create websites like this in Volto and in Plone. Yeah. So Luna will always be in sync with the Plone community. This means that our first stable release will use 7 to render the view, and we'll see. I want to make Luna an open source project. So this editor that you saw will be open source and compatible with Volto and the Plone setup, because these sections are blocks. I mean, these are blocks, but they have also blocks inside. So it will be 100% compatible. It will be a consumer-oriented distribution of Volto and Plone. We don't want to remove the developers. What Luna wants is to make the visual appearance through the web, and you can code your, I don't know, the custom technical add-ons by yourself. So the view will be easy to do, and you do your blocks that are specific to your project that you cannot find in Luna, and you will deliver faster because you don't have to invest time in the team and in the custom blocks and so on. Because maybe if they have a different hero, you can do it like I did it here. The hero worked well. And also these kind of sections, we can do it through the web. Yeah, okay. So I think that I want to power it with a lightweight version of the backend like Nick. I think that Nick is the best approach here because it's also lightweight and scalable and so on. So this basically means that it will be JavaScript exclusive project. But also Nick is compatible with Plone. So you can use Plone as a backend. It's not necessary to use Nick. This approach will expand our market share because we can create a visual appearing websites for the customers. Maybe you can take, I don't know, as a freelance project, a sauna website, a gym website. Maybe you can code the subscription part and do the front end part with using Luna. So next time gyms ask you for a website, don't say no. Say, I will deploy Luna for you, and you can build it yourself. Okay. I also want to launch as a personal project Luna Sites, which will be the SaaS, the cloud version of Luna, what you saw. Luna will be open source, but Luna Sites will be a 100% through the web approach. I mean, you will create your websites through the web. Luna Sites also will have premium templates. I mean, sites already done. using Luna, and specialized add-ons, booking, schedulers, e-commerce, and so on. Yeah, so what you saw here was done by 5 of us, with Aline, me, Alec, Theo, and Anna. It was it was a project that took about 6 months to do what you saw. We have some bugs, it's still a work in progress. And if you are interested in this kind of approach to make it, to make Volto more visually appealing and to do it through the web, the visual part, you can join and maybe contribute to us. So thank you very much for your time. So I would like to move to the questions.
Thank you. Very, very impressive. You have questions? Yes?
Well, first of all, that was very impressive. That was super cool. And I think you are definitely competing with what WordPress has to offer. So that's awesome. I have 2 questions. The first one is, which model are you using for the Luna AI feature? And the second one is, how are you making the LLM aware of what blogs are available and how to maybe play with the variations?
Okay, this is an interesting question. I can show you because it's very visually the code that I've written. So I have a Claude service, but it's not trained. It's basically through the web, no, not through the web, sorry. It's a prompt engineering, it's called. So it's a very engineered prompt using, done with also with Claude. So I basically put Claude to make the prompt and so on. It was 2 days iteration. So it has lots of comments like preserve existing blogs, preserve content, and so on. And they also have some structure, like how a section will look like. This is, for example, this kind of section, the column section. You can see how it's our JSON, our blogs JSON, kind of. It has some example of already done prompts. You see here, if a user asks for add background, you only change, I don't know, these properties and so on. And how I make it aware, I will put the current Redux content into the prompt, and yeah, that's it. I mean, it's not very reliable, as you see. Also, the whole setup is not very stable. It's a work in progress. I mean, it's just on my just here on my link and my laptop. But I want to do it to take it to the next level. Maybe in the next year, I will show you already done websites that are done using my solution. And the second, what was the second question?
Yeah, like the blogs that you showed that you were specifying in text. Awesome.
Yeah, I have a question. What is your aim with it? Is it meant to empower freelancers everywhere, or do you plan a SaaS model, or both? Because yeah, with growing the community, hopefully at some point you couldn't manage all the sauna owners and spa owners that come your way. So you would want people in Japan, Thailand, whatever, to be running smaller businesses, or what's the idea behind it?
So first of all, I want to be open source. So the editor and so on, it will be open source. We can do whatever you want with it. Maybe you can do your project, your client project. I don't care. And I want my personal inspiration is to make it a SaaS. So basically, you will type lunasize.com. It will be a company, and you will create this website. And we'll have lots of plugins or add-ons, as we call it, on our Luna sites market that can be done by the community, and they can be paid. So you can develop this kind of approach. Basically, it will be Volto and Plone on the SaaS market. What it's like what Elementor and WordPress is doing, but it also will be open source. I mean, the editor and so on will be open source. we'll have premium add-ons and maybe a better AI with which we'll train on our servers and so on.
Well, maybe one more quick question.
It will be very quick. I was just wondering, could you hit the save button up
sure.
on the left corner to see the finished site now? Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Awesome.
I want to render it with 7. Maybe this sprint I can do it because it's just blocks and will be a good use case to render with 7. And also in the website builder market, it's important to be fast to have a better the best lighthouse score. So it's the best use case for me. 7. I mean.
All right. Thank you very much.